Hello, welcome to the tutorial for creating a yearbook cover. Check this out, read this over. I'm going to show you guys how to make 3 different yearbook covers. The first one is going to, I'll show you the first one in a second, but you have cover art to put on the front where you could grab a Santa Ana High School student drawn. You also have clip art that you need to incorporate. That's what the yearbook team wants. So we got to use that. Now you can either do whatever you like. You can use some of the tutorials I give you, or you can follow the directions in class. Now what we're going to do today is we're going to start with a blank yearbook cover like this, and we're going to go to here. And then eventually what we're going to do is get to here with the people on it. So first thing we're going to do is add the background. So the first thing you need to do is download your yearbook cover. Your yearbook cover has 25, 26 and has your name after it. Download this, open it up in Photoshop, and you should have something that looks like this. Pause the video if you need to. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in some flowers for the background. So what I have to do is I have to go back to my assignment. I have to go to large clip art. And I'm going to double click there. And I'm going to choose my flower grid. You could choose this one, this one, this one, this one. You can even just make up your own. Just for ease of use, I'm going to download this one right here. So download that, download it. And then you're just going to drag it into Photoshop. It should be in downloads. You're going to grab it, drag it in. It's going to, you say okay, and all of a sudden you have it right here. I'm going to put it on the top layer so we can see it. Now first, let's turn it off and choose our background color. I forgot to do this. Let's go to right here, and if you double click right in this area, you'll be able to choose your background color. Double click, and instead of choosing it here, guys, just go over to here and sample one of the colors that they like. These are the colors they like. You should use these colors. So I'm going to use this color for the background, and I'm going to hit OK. All right, I'm going to turn on my flowers again, and now I'm going to take out the white background. Take out the white background. So you can't use the object selection tool, and using the magic wand's kind of a pain in the butt because I don't want to wand every single flower. It's going to be crazy. We want to select this area, and a special way to do it is to go to select at the very top. And if everything's the same color, which it is, you can go color range and you can specify which part you want. And all I have to do is click on the color that I want to select. I want to select the black area. So I'm going to grab a black area and click on it. And you can see the white is what's selected, the black is what's not. And if I hit OK, oh, this is important. Pull your fuzziness up, because if you notice there's thin lines. If your fuzziness is down, you lose some of the flowers. So put your fuzziness all the way up, hit OK, and you have just selected everything. Now I can go to here and click on the mask tool. And look at that. That looks pretty darn good. The only problem is I have this design by Vecteezy here. All right, we need to get rid of the design by Vecteezy at the bottom. So I'm going to go to the mask right here. And I'm going to pick a black paintbrush. I'm going to grab a paintbrush. I'm going to make sure the color is black. And I'm going to make sure that I have about 100, and the hardness has to be up. So now I can go down to wherever I want as long as I'm on this black mask over here and paint on the mask. So I'm going to go and paint this out. Look at that. Just get rid of it. Great. All right. Next thing I want to do is my flowers don't cover up my whole cover. So what I want to do is make them bigger or make them into another grid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this layer, grab my move tool, and I think I'm just going to make them bigger. I'm going to pull them into the corner, grab the corner, make them bigger. I'm not going to hold down shift because I don't want to warp them. And then I'm going to hit enter, and I got them to cover up my whole cover. Okay, but this looks really busy and crazy. So what I'm going to do is, in the end, I'm going to drop the opacity. Like that. But first, let's add some color to this, guys. So I'm going to go to here. I'm going to call this wallpaper. And I'm going to add color to this by double-clicking here. Now, I'm just going to add a simple color overlay. Color overlay. And I can pick the color that I want. The only thing is, I'm not going to pick my color. I'm going to use one of their colors. They gave us these colors, so we got to use them. There you go. I picked a color. I hit OK. Boom, boom. And now, again, this is really cluttered, so all I'm going to do is just simply drop the opacity of this layer. And dude, this is probably going to look great. Let's see. Now, whatever colors you choose, it's good. Now it's kind of subtle and we can add our image in the front. I'm going to pull this layer down so it's below everything else. And so that way it's behind the words, behind the text and everything. All right, now we're going to add our main graphics in here. We're going to grab one flower that's a clip art. And we're going to grab one cartoon of Santa Ana High School students. So let's go back to let's go back to here. And we're going to grab a large clip art. I think I'm going to grab, let's see, maybe I'll grab this flower. Maybe I'll grab, I'm going to grab one of these flowers. So I'm going to download this. Grab one of those flowers. And then I'm going to grab some Santa Ana High School students. Let's see. I used these in my last example, so I think I'm going to use these two students here. So I'll download them. Let's see. Download. Download. And I'll pull them into my cover. I'm going to grab all three, throw them in here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And first, what I'm going to do is pick my flower. Which flower do I want them to come out of? I think I'll do this one right here. So I am going to grab it. I'm going to just put a box around it. And I am going to mask it out. I'm going to hit mask. All the other ones go away. And that's my flower. I'm going to put that, let's see, I'll just keep it right there. Let's see, I will grab, and I'm going to move it to where I want it to be. Now you guys can do whatever you want to do, but this is kind of something that I thought was cool. And I'm going to actually oh man, it's kind of crazy with this rotating thing. I'm going to rotate it so two flower limb things are at the top. All right, good. Cool. Now I'm going to bring in my people, put them where I want them to be. And here's one, here's two. Now what I need to do is, I think the object selection tool will work with these guys because they're people. So let's see. I'm going to grab my object selection tool. I'm going to hover over this guy. Oh, there we go. Nice. I'm going to mask him. I'm going to hover over this girl. I got to be on the layer. Going to mask her. All right, and I want them to be on top of the flower. There we go. I'm going to put them where I want them to be. Just the size, all that good stuff. I kind of like them facing each other. Oh, Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Got them both there. Now before I'm going to make them a little bigger. Oh no. See? I want it to be a boom. This girl's a little small. There we go. Put it kind of right there. All right. And I can move them into place with my arrow tool. Shift arrow moves them a little more. Arrow moves it like this. So now I'm going to have them kind of like, first off, I want to grab the flower and I want to color the flower. So I'm going to color the flower. How do I do that? I'm going to hit a color overlay. So I'm going to go down here, double click. I'm going to do a color overlay. Color overlay. And remember, I want to pick a color up here. So I'm going to click on the color and grab my thing, and let's see what it looks like. Maybe I'll do this color right here, a little red. Boom. Kind of matches with what they're wearing. And I also want to add a drop shadow. And what I think I'm going to do is change the size of this drop shadow. Oh, no, sorry about that. The distance, that's what I want. And there we go. And you can actually change the spread of it and stuff like that, but I'm going to have a distinct shadow. If you can always change it to normal if you don't want it see-through at all. Boom. You kind of pick what you like. Keep it on multiply. And I'm going to do that. Good. All right, I've got everything placed. Now all I want to do is add a gradient to these guys right here. I want to have them kind of like blooming out of the flower. So if I'm going to add a gradient, gradient's a mask. So I already have a mask on these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the mask. How do I do that? I am going to flatten, let's see, flatten the image? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to right click and I'm going to convert to smart object, which means it's going to basically take it and put it, like flatten everything on that layer. I'm going to do that again to this, convert to smart object. Now I can add another mask on there again, right? See, it's built everything in there. So everything's good to go. Now what I want to do is I want to add a gradient so they're gradually coming out of the flower. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to add a mask to this layer. And I'm going to go and click on, I'm going to go to the gradient. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do that. Sorry. What I want to do is I made the mask. What I want to do is click on this mask, click on this part, not this, click on this. And I want to make the black the part where it goes away. So I want to make sure that my black and my white, I just said black and white. I click here, black and white, and I'm going to go to the gradient tool. If you don't see the gradient tool, it's underneath the paint bucket. Click on gradient tool. And remember I'm doing the girl, so I'm going to start here and pull up. Pull up. Now I can still see the bottom of the thing, so I'm going to pull this up so I don't see the bottoms of her legs. I don't want to see those at all. Why is it not having those disappear? Let's see. Huh. Anyway, there we go. Now she's kind of now she's kind of blooming out of this thing. All right, and I use the gradient. See, part of it's black, part of it's white, and it's gradient in there. I'm going to do the same thing to the guy. I'm going to grab the gradient tool. I'm going to zoom in so I can see it. Yeah, I got a little bit of white. You can take that out. And I'm going to pull up with the gradient. Oh, what did I forget to do? I forgot to put a mask on this guy. So I'm going to undo, go here, make a mask, click on the mask. Now I'm going to use the gradient tool. Adjust the bottom of it and kind of make them look both similar. Zoom out. That kind of looks good. There we go. Now I've got two people, and you can add some more flowers. You can do stuff to the back. Now's your time to add stuff to the back. You can turn off this thing and add some stuff to the back, add some other things. Use the tutorials, guys. See what you like. See what you like. But yeah, this is kind of where we're going to leave it right now. You can add more at your leisure, and then do one of the other videos that you have down below. Thanks for watching, everybody.